What's up, anchors? Welcome back to So Special once again for another report. This is your second mid-month report and your second fall report because somehow, some way, I discarded the first recording. Ain't that something? So, you and Sagittarius may be discarding something very important, something you can redo by accident. We are in the post-shadow period of Mercury retrograde, so good luck on that. But we are celebrating the fact that we are out of it. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this reading. But before I do, Hey Soma Seeds, it's Spirit Vibes 8-year anniversary, and to honor the occasion, So Special will be offering $8 21 plus minute readings on any one topic of concern. Simply cash app GeraGotGoods along with your email in the note field. Apply a hashtag topic. Once received, I will contact you via email with the scheduled time of your reading. Then your payment will be remitted. Afterwards, you will be contacted again to access a private link to your reading. Take advantage. This offer will only last till next year. Thank you for your support and happy anniversary, Spirit Vibes. You new subscribers, if you are in the Anchored House, thank you so much for choosing So Special as your platform of development, because here at So Special, that's what we do. We grow. We're about the bag. We are about the bag, be it about growth. And that's why I'm making my announcement clear to everyone under the sound of my tongue that if you are not here to grow, to develop, to be your best self, if you are not about the bag, get the fuck out. Because that's what it's all about. Transitioning into transformation. Transition from one stage to the next because you are transforming into something more beautiful. Okay? The way you come in the sanctuary doors is So Special. Shouldn't be the way you leave out. That's where I'm going with that. So my station is for the sincere ones, the grown and sexy. And if you don't fit that description, you can kindly and politely exit the door. Okay? So let's get going for mid-month. Let's see what your message is, because I don't want to be long. Okay? Like I said, I have to do this again because I erased it. I'm gonna blame it on Mercury retrograde, post shadow period. Okay, so you have Slim Shady for mid-month. Slim Shady. Okay, maybe you're working under shadows, like outside. Maybe it's gonna be a little shady, not as humid or sunny mid-month. That must be important. This could also relate to a character. Okay, a character trait. You know, somebody may be a little shady. You may be also dealing with some idioms, some isms of EMINEM, the rapper. His stories or something may be relatable to you this mid-month or throughout fall. And it is represented by the Queen of Coin, okay, or the Queen of Diamond here. Let me see if I can get this to turn a little bit. Okay, the Queen of Diamonds here, okay. And this is concern, okay. This is all about the budget, but something may be a little shady here when it comes to your earthly things, your material things, your earthly matters, okay. Something may not look right. Could be paperwork. Something big, your pay could be a little shady, or it could be a receipt. This could also be something, then it could be representing this feminine. Now it could be a masculine too, but it's feminine energy. This could be a shady person. Now this is generally mommy, you know, the lady of the house. Okay. And I don't know why I'm getting practitioner as well. So we do have some slim shady. Maybe you went to one, you find out they're a little shady, they took your money, your shit didn't work. Okay. Maybe you're fooling around with that dark magic or something. Somebody is, I don't know. But let's go ahead and get a picture of your fall season. Your fall or autumn season. I don't know what you go by. Okay, which will be here in a few days, next week, as a matter of fact. So this was appropriate, and you can refer to this fall report throughout the months of October and November and December, because fall is 3 months, right? So all the way through to December. You can refer to this, and you can compare it to your monthly reports, okay? Because this is the entire month. I'm sorry, the entire season. You have zipper. No, you don't. So I think it's the fall, but just because of the energy that I felt, can we please get a clear picture for the anchors for fall or autumn season? What is the season? Season description. Okay. So you got the cloud. She changed it all the way to the cloud, okay? I don't know if this may be about, I don't know, pictures. Okay? Your pictures may be in the cloud as well. Okay? Your material matters, important papers, stuff that you store up. It is fall, so I would expect it not to be so shiny, you know. Well, I don't know. The fall can be shiny, you know. It's still hot in the south. Maybe your head would be in the clouds. Because, you know, sometimes it's just, I'm seeing that's what that is. This is some concerns. Like, you know how you have your mind on something? It's like your head is in a cloud because something ain't right. Okay, Slim Shady. It's a little shady. Yes. So we can stay on top of it. And then we're going to see what's going on. Give me 4 cards, please, for us. Anchors, sun and rising on the cusp, those who are living in the Libra house or have Libra associations. What is the message? Now, you may not have Libra in your chart, highly expected, but you could be going through the house and having to live out the energies of Libra. So please understand that. You can also be dealing with Libran energy where you have to live out some of this stuff. Okay, and it is represented by the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups reverse, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords reverse. Okay, so fall, it's just not clear. I think it's because you're in your head a lot throughout the fall. It's like trying to figure it out. A plan, your money, items. I'm hearing items. We have this 3 of Pentacles in reverse energy, and this could be the concern. Okay, I don't know if you were entering like or working with other people, like I wouldn't say your partnership, but other independents. You may be involved with other independents, independent contractors or small business people, or this could be something that you are jump starting, your own independent company or agency of some type, okay? And because you have literally, I feel like you've fallen out of love with some of you, as one of you, with some friends. It could be family, like siblings, some past or previous business partners. So now you're going on your own, or you're going to do it for yourself. Because you can still be involved with these persons, but instead of being one group, you work individually, you work for yourself, but you work with each other. Like, you can be referrals for one another, okay? And but I'm keep getting, you fell out of love. Maybe you fell out of love with a career that you once did, or this can also be with the things that were being produced, okay? This could be you with a new plan, because something just seems to not be right, or you just not quite clear about what's going on, okay? What the hell could that be? Okay, yeah. So 33 is definitely a number of significance for you throughout the fall. You may have to pull back and revise your plans from time to time. And let me tell you something, if you are building or creating anything, that is a part of the course. So never be afraid of, and I know you think I put a lot of time and energy into these plans. You know, I've done a lot. But just know that it's just part of the process, okay? That's part of creation. And maybe you're not clear about that. This is, you're going through that process. You're having to learn this, okay? Now, I know a lot of you are into this because you're trying to get up your resources, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to get back to where you once was with your savings and your retirement accounts and so forth, you know, because things weren't clear. Things haven't been clear. You know what I'm saying? You got to work through it. It's like you have to come up with a plan. Now, this could, for some of you, could be a budget. Definitely a budget, especially if you're going independent. It could be definitely partly cloudy a lot throughout the fall in your area. And I also see it's a little, you know, this problem can also steal from this Six of Swords, okay? And this is having to revisit places that cause mental strains and stresses, okay? They tax your spiritual well-being, okay? This can also mean arriving at a more peaceful place, okay? That's like actually reaching the other side, okay? Because this could be like a move from a situation, but it's in reverse. And oftentimes, the Six of Swords in reverse means having to return to areas that are not so I'm trying to pick the right word I want to say, because it could be a nice area and it still be troublesome for you for whatever reason. Maybe it's a neighbor, maybe it's what you live by that's causing problems, you know. Maybe it's just the energy in your house or in your building, but it's, you know, whatever the area is, it's, you probably feel shut off, like you need to feel shut off, you know. And it may have something to do with this Slim Shady, like things are not clear about this area. I don't know if it's part of your work plan. And she's saying to me, time. You're not clear about the time. So this could be definitely in reference to the time of day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting dark. It may, you know, because it's getting darker earlier than than the past couple of weeks. It's getting more, you know, darker earlier. But I keep feeling like you've fallen out of love with something that you were producing, or a partnership of some type. It could be a product you don't like anymore. I feel like you feel suspect. These two, too many came out. Okay, source just top and bottom, please. What is the core issue, the foundation, the root of this situation? Y'all got some energy going on right now. Kiva, below, downwards, fall under, hinge, lower, under, and it can also possibly mean unity, the key. And then we know via, by way of, the road, okay? It also means have. You have some suspicions. You know how you feel it deep down, you have some suspicions this month or for fall season. You have some suspicions this month. And it's got something to do with some resources. Okay? I don't know if it's like these resources don't look like some of your resources is gone or missing or something seems a little off. And for some of you, you need people. That's your resource. You need it could be a mixture of things. You need people. You know what I'm saying? But something don't seem right. Now, speaking of that, that could definitely be like online. I know I hear a lot of people that complain about things online that just don't seem right. Like when the people are not clicking in, and because you know people do things behind the scenes to try to disturb your progress. Okay, things have really been revealed to me, and you could be looking at it and says this something ain't right. But it was the key. You know, I'm getting like somebody's doing things that are beneath them. I don't know if this is a new way. I don't know if this person is with the wrong in this Three of Cups. That's why, because somebody's doing things that are beneath them. Things that they wouldn't do because they in this crowd. This Three of Cups right here. Taking on the character and traits of, you know, the troublemakers. I guess they need to feel a part of the group. You know, and I know what comes with that. Trying to be a part of that group. You're gonna, like I said, they doing things that are beneath them. Once they come back to themselves, they're gonna say, had I never been with them people, I would have never did that. That's why you moving on. Because I feel like you may have a connection to this person and you realize there's something shady about this person. It could even be, again, where you live. Because generally the Six of Swords reverse deals with areas where you live in that are not very peaceful. They can be troublesome. They can be attacks on your spirituality, your energy, which affects your spirituality. It could also represent having to return to this problem that you know it's not right, or going back and dealing with this issue at this place. Like I said, this could be dealing with the receipt this month. It's important because something ain't right. You look a little shady. Somebody is shady. Something is shady. And you'll be studying that piece of paper or that piece of cloth or something goes like low or it's lower because of the road or the path that you're taking. Hopefully it's not paid. That may be why it seems like uncertainty here. And see, we talked about that unity here in this key. The key is unity. You can find unity in 33, in the Three of Pentacles, as well as this Three of Cups. But with something ain't right, and you know this. Something's just a little shady. And sometimes you know that shadiness could be like people throwing shade and gotten you wondering whether or not they like you or really want you to be a part of this group. Because you know people can put on. So this could be a put on. And you just analyzing that. You thinking about that. You like, this don't seem right. Let me just do me. Because you know, you be knowing. For some of you, this could mean below downwards, you know, going under or lower. This could also mean south. You're thinking about going south, further south. You know, this could just be in your local area. It doesn't have to be a state or anything. Because something just ain't right, or maybe it's just more clearer on that side of town during the fall. I don't know. Let me go ahead and see what's going on. I like your first reading better. Have a different kind of energy. She brought it down. Okay, let's see. What's your help, rescue, or refuge for fall season? Mid-month fall season report. This is for our anchor source. Blades. Blades. I don't know what kind of blades. Okay. This could represent your thinking. Your thinking. Cutting through. Cutting through shit. See what I'm talking about? This slim shady, these clouds. You know, you need to cut through shit. You know, sometimes it may be dealing with inspecting and accepting the truth of a situation. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of this Three of Cups reverse. Because this could definitely represent a fallout. You know, normally when there's a fallout, you knew it was coming. You already sensed the shadiness, you know. Yes. It's cutting through and knowing exactly what direction you want to go in. See? You're thinking and you know, that's where the power lies. That's the direction you need to be heading toward. Okay? Let's get a picture painted. What does the fall look like? Paint the picture, dear source. EMINEM fall report for anchors. Oh, it's looking like the tree. It's looking like the Seven of Cups, okay? Now, this is also about, this could definitely deal with the spiritual side we've been speaking of, and knowing how to use wisdom, things that are long lasting. Old age wisdom is here. And this is also about, this could also represent a home, you know, a family, the family tree. Okay. Like I said, for some of y'all, they may be dealing with the family because we got the siblings here. Remember I said that earlier, the Three of Cups. You can fall out with siblings. Siblings and friends, okay? But there's something about your spiritual growth here. And it's like you don't want to, I'm feeling like it's not that you don't want to go below the belt. You don't want to hit below the belt, but you don't want to do things that are beneath you. You don't want to hit below the belt. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's coming out of this Three of Cups. Okay, and that's one reason why this Six of Spades is here. Moving on. Mentally moving away from these shenanigans, this troublemaking, or this non-for-profit. Like you're not serious about making money. Something shady here. You trying to skim and get off the top, and have more for yourself than being equal amongst the contractors. Okay? Let's see what this 5 says for you. There's a promise in this for you. Definitely, for those of you on the spiritual walk, going through this development comes with a promise. Or you have a promise that comes with development. Like you can't really get the promise without going through the development. I am here to stay and grow. I am the health of your body, mind, and soul. Look for the cards next to me to find out more about me. When negative cards are close, pack some tissues for your nose. Well, we're only dealing with one card. It's a sign of health. See it? And you can draw from the energy. A sign of health and longevity, and the imperative to put down one's roots to ensure a secure future. The card's presence could indicate a health condition that is inherited. Combine this card with the previous card of the house, and we have a tree house that speaks of security, but great family responsibility and possible ill health through stress. So this could be something you may be asking yourself. This could be, maybe you've been to the doctor and you're like, something ain't right. Because what you're telling me and what I'm feeling is different. I know I'm going through that now. The tree here also depicts the tree of life, a spiritual symbol that has its roots in the most ancient civilizations, whether it be Babylonia, Egyptian, or Jewish images of the tree. It speaks here of antiquity and ancient roots. So some of this not being right may have something to do with family, you know. And whatever is going on, some of you would have to come up with the resources, but others of you, is about gaining the resources. You have the resources to do what you have to do. It could fit either scenario for whatever reason this fall season. The card's meaning can also be seen in the rainbow, perhaps suggesting that true health is to be found in aligning ourselves between that which is above and that which is below. The harmony of the colors reflecting through the tree symbolizes the holistic nature of healing and life itself. So it's kind of like what I would consider being an odd man, okay, that brings balance. Not too high, not too low, not too good, not too bad, but you're still your best self. One thing I know about this deck, I probably would name it, is attitudes, because what I know is about a lot of these characters in this deck has an attitude, and that doesn't, to have an attitude doesn't mean to be bad. Sometimes you have to have the attitude to do what you got to do to make the adjustments, right? Because something's a little shady. Okay, and you're going to cut through with the blades. Now, I'm also getting Blade, the superhero. I don't really know anything about that. It's starring Wesley Snipes. That may, I don't know if you'll watch that or not, or if you know anything about it, but maybe something in that movie may help you understand what this is. You may understand this blade and what it means, because this is the fight. It's, you know, it's all kinds of ways to fight. This is a mental fight. This could be mind and fist, okay? This fall. And let's get you a word of wisdom. Look at that, word of wisdom. 5. It's all about the devotion and the commitment. You know, being married to your ideal, being married to your career, to your purpose. Laying down roots, okay? It's like this says in this stack. Somebody is sitting under a tree that was planted a long time ago. Somebody's living good. That tree could be money, could be an actual, the trees that we enjoy today. Somebody planted that tree a long time ago just so we could have shade. word of wisdom, dear source, for anchors. You have to be careful with the decisions you make. Oh my goodness. Okay. I love this one right here because it just rings volumes to me. You have to be careful with the decisions you make because the decisions can follow you the rest of your life. And these are the words of the beautiful Debrat, Jessica Rabbit's wife, the empress that just had the baby. Yeah. And I feel like you are thinking very carefully and be very cautious about whatever this issue is that's clouding your judgment or it's got you feeling like something ain't right. And I'm going to leave it here for you to digest, anchors. And thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, it's so special for another one. October, I should see you with your monthly.